Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and how the news in details. Another terrorist group surfaces in northern Nigeria, says they were recruited and trained in mosque. 9 members of a new terrorist group, Çøúñtr, have been arrested, and the rest. The Nigerian Police Force, NPF, have apprehended members of a new terrorist organization, Çøúñtr Muslimana, across Kano State, Kaduna, and Katsina State. 9 members of the high-profile terrorist group were arrested by the Inspector General Intelligence Response Team, led by DCP Abak Yari. The arrested suspects include Aminu Mustafa alias China, 23-year-old, Aminu Sadau alias Dawood, 26, Aminu Shuabu alias Abu, 33, Ishaq Khalid alias Utsax, 30 years old, Yusuf Abubakar alias AY, 24, Awa Umar Tella, 34, Abubakar Isha Muhammad alias Khalifa, 25, Shuabu Hamadu, 25, and Abubakar Mustafa alias Osama, 32. According to the police, members of the terrorist group are responsible for the kidnap of expatriated and influential persons across the northern Nigeria in the last few months. The terrorists also confessed to being recruited from mosques across the north and taken to Libya, where they were trained as terrorist fighters. The fighters are allegedly indoctrinated with Islamic teachings, which eventually led to them committing criminal acts with the belief that they are fighting a just cause. The terrorists are alleged to be responsible for the kidnap of Jordana, Zahid Alas, and a Syrian, Ishaq Jabal. The duo were released after a ransom of 120 million naira was paid to the terrorists. The group is also responsible for the kidnap of several staff members of a mother cat construction and the Magijin Garin of Daura in Katsina State. The group also threatened TRÁ1Ñ Limited, demanding for a yearly tribute of 50 million naira so that expatriate workings for the company will not be kidnapped. One of the arrested terrorists, Shahibu from Katsina, said he was trained to treat battle wounds of fellow members when they went for operations. He added that he was promised financial incentives. Sometimes in 2015 that I met one Mahmoud in the mosque, and after each prayer we hang out to discuss about life. He told me about Ansaru and the financial gain in being a member aside traveling to Libya. Shuabu, who was sent to Libya to assist members of the Ansaru group fighting against the then Libyan government, said he earned 50,000 naira every 3 months as wage for his contribution to the battle in Libya. A total of 204 rounds of AK-47 live ammunitions, military uniforms, operational vehicles including a Volkswagen Golf car, drugs and foodstuff meant to be conveyed to their gang members in the bush, and shams were recovered from the suspect. Investigation continues. Serious efforts are in progress to arrest the remaining members, a police source said. Wow, this is very, very serious, You can imagine, that is what we are saying. Nearly most people, most of them in the north, they are the one causing problem in Nigeria. You can imagine these people were surfaced in Nigeria, in northern Nigeria, and you can imagine, to even make the story worse, they said they were recruited and trained in the mosque. This is to tell you that even though these Muslims, we cannot even trust them, and they involve themselves in kidnapping people, collecting huge amounts of money from innocent people. These Muslim so-called Muslims. All these so-called Almajiris, they are the problem in Nigeria. And the police, they should do their work very well. They should do a serious findings. They should really do a serious findings because they've caused a lot of havoc in the community. And this is to tell you that the northern part of Nigeria, they are now synonymous with terrorism. And the problems of this country began in the north. Just like the prophet Jeremiah said in the Bible. He said, from the north is the evil loosed against all inhabitants of the land. The police, they should make sure they should do their work diligently. There are too much things going on in that north. It is the same north that will see that a lot of people are dying every day. It is the same north that will see that we have a lot of terrorists. And this is to tell you that the northern part of Nigeria needs to be thoroughly checked. I'm telling you the truth. May God help us, And people are saying that, is it only Nigeria that has Muslims? Ghana have Muslims and they are very civilized and live with Christians with love. Or are they using different Quran? Exactly, those are the things that really bothers me, because is it only Nigeria that we have Muslims? When you go to other countries, you see the Muslims that are loving. You see the loving Muslims that are caring, that they don't even mind if you are Christians or not. They work with you in unity, in harmony. But why is it that it is only the Muslims in Nigeria that are totally different? That their heart is totally corrupt. Their heart is full of terrorism. Their heart is full of killing innocent people all around. And people are saying that is what the Quran taught them. Even the so-called Prophet Muhammad was a terrorist. He was killed in the battlefield. Islamic is not a religion. I said it before. They are a terrorist group, but God Almighty will disgrace all of them all. They say Muslim religions is the centerpiece if terrorist activities stop. Why is it so? Is it because of the demonic and evil teachings emanating from the mosque by the imams and the malam, contrary from what is stated in the Holy Quran? One of the teaching we listened from a tape in Okada. We heard from an imam saying, you are a Muslim and you are associating yourself with Christians. You are not a real Muslim. This is the demonic teaching emanating from most imam from northern Nigeria that is breeding terrorists in Nigeria. Exactly. At least we are all serving same God, and this is to tell you that Muslims should not be different from Christians. But for a Muslims to be saying that you are not supposed to associate yourself to a Christian, this is to tell you that such Muslim is a devil, is a very wicked Muslim. And that is exactly what we have in our country right now. Nigerians are saying that it will take the northern state at least 3 centuries to come out of the problem they have created. You allow a man who cannot take care of a wife and 2 children to marry up to 4 wives and produce as many children as possible and take them to streets to beg for alms. There is no form of training in school, trade, or handwork. What do you think that child will do when he or she becomes an adult? He or she becomes a hardened criminal. He feels that the society has treated him bad. He therefore treats any person that enters his trap with utmost anger and without mercy. Even in southern states, there are healthy children begging for alms and people give to them happily, believing it's a religious way of life, not knowing they are indirectly training criminals that will attack them in future. If we all refuse to give them, they will be forced to vacate the streets and return to their native lands and do what others do to do their life to live. Let's practice our religions with our senses. Exactly. We need to practice our religions with our senses, because what these northerners are doing in Nigeria, it is not good at all. And they need to change their mindset towards Christians. So guys, what is your own take? What do you think about this news? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you once again, and thank you so much. Have a great day.